that one, oh!
Alright, Michael Jackson, calm down.
Oh, fuck off. Right. Here's the intro! Here's the intro!
Dan, David, Paul on the gravity. Na 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 na. Podcast.
Right. I think we should talk about... What kind of porn do you watch?
Mate. Midget.
Controversial.
Asian, the whole...
Mate, I can't stand it. It's so cool.
And then it's blurred out as well, so you're like, does he have a penis or what?
Why film it if you can't fucking see it? You might as well just film in a dark room.
Might as well keep your love trunks on and just fucking grind.
You fucking what? Keep your love trunks on.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah, no.
I put a hashtag on Instagram, right? Oh, gravity. I get loads of fucking astronomy pages following me.
So,
you need to announce some shit.
You do. You need
Right.
to get some shit.
first of all, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to our guys over at Fitness Forge Gym. Go check them out on Instagram. Their link is down below. Shout out to Club London Clothing. They have an up to 50% sale on at the moment, so go check them out right now. Second thing. Next single, The Discovery. Features Telle Smith of The Word Alive. Absolutely nailed the vocals and was kind enough to just fucking kill it. That is coming out Monday with cool merch, some cool bundles and some other cool shit on the merch store. Another thing I'm going to announce. Contest winner. We're going to get the announcements out and we're going to crack on. Contest winner. I did a contest to win a Club London Clothing hat. Lots of good entries. Everyone fucking killed it. So don't think because you didn't win that it wasn't good. I fucking love it. And
What was your competition?
Did you not enter it?
so the competition was to do something creative around...
Sorry?
It was to do
We
something-
did, we made this fucking
It was do
podcast.
something-
Send me the fucking hat, boy.
This is my entry.
It was to do something creative around gravity. You had to hashtag gravity. So loads of people drew me. I had somebody do a music video for me. It was great. Everyone killed it. And every entry was fucking sick. But there's one person I want to announce as the winner. She's a big fan as well. So I am Claudia's. I think that's how I'm saying it. And it is, she drew artwork for Gravity, which looks fucking sick, guys.
That good.
That looks good.
That was fucking epic. So well done to you. There's a Club London hat on you. Its way to you.
On your door.
So it's on its way. I will also message you after this as well in case you don't hear this. That's a big thumbs up from the Gravity podcast. Round of applause to everyone who entered. Woo! Right. Thanks to everyone who entered. That was great. Everyone, like I said, smashed it. So don't think because you didn't win, you didn't smash it. I'm going to be doing loads more contests for you to win, more cool shit, and more stuff to do with Gravity instead of just hats and clothing. So, the jingle. Let's talk about the jingle, guys.
Well, apparently you guys, you bloody like it.
Yeah,
That's
so
basically it.
we saw the comments. Every comment seemed to involve the jingle.
Yeah.
Then I put up a poll on my Instagram. Do we sell the jingle on iTunes or do people not give a shit? You give a shit, guys. So, I think it was, by the end of it, there was like 10 miserable fucks who didn't want it. I can't remember how many people, but I know people want to buy it. You guys want to buy the jingle. So, by the time this episode is out, the jingle will be up on iTunes, guys. It'll be up on iTunes and Spotify. So the link will be in the description below. Go get it.
Can we talk about
What?
the 240 likes on the video and the one dislike that was there for fucking ages?
Oh yeah, I wonder who the fuck that
Who
was.
disliked it, Paul?
Right, guys. I fucked up. So I was watching the video.
Sweeney, the sad music.
I was watching the video and I refreshed it. I hit the dislike button, guys. I hit the dislike
I'll
button.
tell you what, this was like the starting of a new Crime Watch episode. I was refreshing the video.
No, but we were like, people even asked me, who the hell would dislike this? And I was like, I don't know, it sucks, doesn't it? And then 240 people who liked it, fuck yeah. One person disliked it was me. Right, I'm going to read some of my favourite messages from that I got sent to me.
I do like this one. The jingle is fucking lit. Don't get rid of it. Thanks for making my Friday night. It was super funny. Looking forward to episode 2. Thank you, Claudia.
Yeah, she's
the winner.
one who
She
won.
was the
She's
winner.
She put a comment on my
Oh,
Instagram
shit.
going, the best thing I've listened to this week. 2, keep that jingle. 3, Paul, I'm fucking serious. Keep it. 4, keep it. 5, Paul, your voice left me shook in a good way. 6, this whole podcast idea is perfect. 7, loved it. Looking forward to next Friday. We are back here for episode 2 and we're doing a big fucking series.
I thought we were just going to keep on fucking going, but if we're going to go a big fucking series, then...
Well, no, this is series 1.
You sound like Bear Grylls, mate. There's a microphone in my way. I'm going to have to drink my own piss.
So, guys, the reaction. What do we think about the reaction to episode 1? We didn't think anyone would listen to it.
I thought it was fucking good for the first episode.
It got me excited about it, like properly excited about it.
Yeah. Just a shout out to Soundwaves as well. The jingle says it all. The jingle says it's gold. It is gold. For God's sake. Keep going, guys. I think this is a great idea. Nice, original. Keep the jingle. Keep the jingle.
Right. So, how are we doing, guys? I haven't seen you since last week.
Been a long... To be fair, right, this week has gone so bloody quick. Like, I picked up a new car on Wednesday and I've nearly had it a week already.
Hey, fuck
like,
yeah.
That is... I bought an Audi.
See, the Gravity podcast is getting us places.
Literally, I'm going up.
One episode, he's already bought an Audi.
Waiting for Ezekiel to jump on the Gravity podcast with David, Paul and Dan. Woo!
Sorry?
Hello?
Hey, you alright, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good man, you?
Yeah, tired.
Yeah?
No.
Why, what have you been up to today? You been working?
No, today's my day off, but I'm sick, so I've been in bed. Got like a cold or something.
Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, so basically, I think the levels are all good.
Yeah, no, levels are good.
Yeah, levels are good. Right, so basically, yeah, we'll crack on. So everybody, this is episode 2 of the Gravity podcast, and we have the one and only. Do you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? I'm Ezekiel Pierson. Used to singing Town and Dirty.
Fuck
no, not.
Yeah. So, I know from all the messages I've got, everyone wants to hear all the juicy stuff, and they want to know what happened. So I think we'll end with that. So I think we'll start with, obviously, you joining the big lineup and joining the album, honestly. Couldn't be more grateful that you kind of came through with your guest spot, and so quick as well. I think it was, when did I think I messaged you, and then a week later you gave me the vocals, didn't you?
Yeah, just about.
Fuck yeah. So, I mean, honestly, what did you think of the song then when I sent it to you, and what was your first opinion? And
at first I wasn't sure if it was just gonna be an instrumental, to be quite honest, because the intro, like, nice. So it's a little bit longer, but then the vocals kicked in, and then the song really kind of blew me away, man. That's when I messaged you. I was like, I gotta be a part of it. I want to be on this. We gotta make it work.
Fuck yeah, man, that's awesome. And I think I just sent you the shitty demo I did about a year ago in my bedroom, I think. We've started mixing it now, and the instrumental sounds so much better. It's always a nervous thing for me when I do that, because I did that with all the other artists as well, and I always think that could really put someone off when you send such a bad demo you just done in your bedroom.
Yeah, man, I try not to focus on the now version of it and try to see it for what it's going to be in the future once everything's all properly.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I was hoping for, because honestly, yeah, what my ideas for the album and everything that I did in my bedroom, we finally built this studio in my house, and we're now like properly getting down to it, and everything's just sounding great. So yeah, do not worry, the song is going to sound as professional as it can.
Nice.
And yeah, like I said, we got your vocals, and you absolutely killed it. Yeah, they couldn't have asked for better vocals, dude, honestly. So thank you for that. Love that, and I couldn't have anyone better on that song for the heavy song on the album. So yeah, stoked on that one. And also, like I said to your message, that is probably everyone's most anticipated song for this album.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
And that's before you were even on it. So imagine how many messages I got when I announced you on radio. My phone was blowing up.
Part of it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, another thing, you are working on your next kind of project for, I guess, your career in music. So, I mean, did you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I'm actually, right now, we're in the process of building an album and getting everything ready to go. But it's going to be more along the lines of, like, pop rock, a little bit on the electronic side, not so much. It's quite the opposite of what I was doing before. But it's always something that I've wanted to give a shot at.
Dude, that's awesome. There's like... See, I love all kinds of music. I think I told you that I can't wait for your pop stuff, honestly. Like the whole pop rock thing, and there's songs on Gravity. There's a whole pop. There's literally a straight up pop song with my fiance on it on Gravity. So I just sent you the heaviest one, but yeah, there's all kinds of genres, and I love that. So I'm honestly stoked for your album. And do you know kind of roughly when you're planning on getting it out, or who's going to be working on it with you?
Well, a lot of the guys that were part of the other band are working on this project with me. They're definitely not a couple members in it, but
yeah,
we don't know who's gonna be recording it. We thought we had someone in mind, but it didn't end up working out. So we're moving on and finding someone different. As far as like production and how good their work is, that's still up in the air as to who we really even think we want just yet. But
yeah, dude, I'm excited for that. I think that's honestly gonna be a killer record. And so you got no plans yet for when you kind of realistically want? Is it gonna be this year or next year?
We're hoping this year. Really hoping for it. And we have enough to make it happen. But I'm pretty sure that it's gonna end up being like later this year or early next year.
Yeah, so maybe at least a single this year.
Oh yeah. I just don't want to make any promises that we're not able to keep. You know how things happen. Luckily,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
luckily, since we don't have anyone holding us back and telling us you're not allowed to do that. So.
Fuck yeah, dude! I did that with this album. I originally announced it before you were on it. The original announcement was December 21st. And I got so many comments and messages about people hating on that. They were like, why is it taking so long? And we ended up bringing it back to 21st of August now. So, yeah, but again, it was the same thing for me. I didn't want to make any promises I couldn't keep, but we're just grinding now and we think we can realistically get it out that time. So, and we've got no one telling us what we can and can't do, so it's perfect.
All right.
So, I think we should get down to all the juicy bits now that I know that everyone's been blowing my phone up every day, and everyone's in America and I'm in the UK, so it's always late at night, and everyone wants to know all the gossip. So, what's the story, man? What's the story?
Well, a lot of people, the songs got leaked online. The first thing I did was go and check the comments, see what people were saying about them, and after trying to get them removed, of course, which didn't happen. And a lot of people were saying that my departure came from being too impatient, because I waited two years and then some to put out an album with the band. And that's not it. That was just one of the small things that led to my departure. We actually had a lot of internal struggles between, members and whatnot, directions, where we were trying to take the project. We had different ideas of where we were trying to go. Right. But no one expressed this up until we were just getting ready to go finish an album. We had all the songs ready to go. We just were going to go to the studio, record them, and start touring, getting everything ready. But then everyone tried to, putting in where they see this going, who they want to tour with, what they're trying to do, and people were trying to make last-minute changes to songs, and like, oh, I don't want this in, I need to put this in. And it was just getting really hectic, and then there was situations involving visas. It all became too much, and I finally opened my eyes to it and saw that, like, this isn't even going to leave the ground. Yeah. There were a lot of shady things happening outside of the scenes that were being associated with us, and I didn't appreciate it, and I didn't want to be a part of it, So, you got this band that hasn't put out an album in 2 years that I've been with them after trying to get it done.
So you put out one single though, didn't you?
Yeah, we flew to California to shoot a music video. We're all from different parts of the world, so it was, right, tough getting together, but we'd meet up and practice. But like, I've got this band that has dropped one song in two years that I've been with this project. Yeah. We have, communication with everybody, and now we've got shady activity. It was almost like a no-brainer. I had to get out of there. It was becoming toxic to my everyday. Right. I'd be at home and I couldn't sleep because things weren't getting done, or I'd be worried about what's happening next or what I'm going to have to try and fix next. It became too much of a headache. Yeah, man. Fuck. But things weren't all bad with a lot of the members. I'm actually worked with the members on my new stuff because I love those guys and they're fucking great. They always listen.
Fuck
They
yeah.
always give advice. They always tell me when I need a little something on the part or something, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't always bad, but there were times where it was just too much, and then it all just kind of reached its breaking point. I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to split.
So you said there was people were trying to add things and stuff to the songs. I saw a post just as the songs were leaked, saying about one of the songs being in a different tuning, and you saying that you were planning to actually put it up a tuning and then sing it what it originally was or something.
Yeah, Hate.
Yeah.
Was, we recorded that song. It was a demo. You know, all songs that got leaked were demos other than Heaven Sent.
Right.
And when we recorded it, all the other songs were in that drop G sharp. So we just kept it in that, and we just recorded it like that. And then, you know, we talked to the producer at the time. We were working with Josh Buckner and Nick Matzkow, and we said that we were gonna raise the tuning, and they agreed on it. They were like, "Yeah, we need to bring it back to the way it was, just to keep that familiarity."
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, a lot of people are pretty upset that it wasn't in drop C or drop C sharp, I think it is. But we didn't release the song. That wasn't our planned release or anything.
So do you know who leaked it, or it just happened to be leaked as everything went down?
I don't know who leaked it. I know they're using a fake Down and Dirty page, which it's cool, whatever. I'm not too upset about it, but at least people got to hear the songs.
Yeah.
But
So I know there was two versions of Heaven Sent on there. Was one meant to be an original? Like, were they both meant to be on this EP, or was it literally just you couldn't decide between what one?
no, that was just added in there. The alternate version of Heaven Sent was the way Heaven Sent originally sounded before we broke it down, deconstructed, and reconstructed the song.
Because that was actually, I remember a clip on your Facebook, and that was the first time I heard your singing voice with that high bit at the end. And then when the actual Heaven Sent came out, I actually thought you'd got another singer, because I was saying everyone, oh, this guy, he's got such a fucking, his voice is sick and it goes so high, and then suddenly you came out when you sounded sick on the original version, like the actual version that came out, but you sounded so different.
Yeah, we actually made that call in the studio to switch things up and kind of utilize some sing screaming, and it was definitely different. There's a lot of stuff I had to learn in the studio. Like, my screams before going there are completely different than what I recorded, because I had to relearn stuff. You know, the producers really pushed me to take it next level. So
yeah, man.
For that.
Yeah, dude, that chorus on Heaven Sent, you sounded sick though. You sounded like kind of Architects kind of style. It sounded so good.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we didn't really realize that we were going to be compared so hard to Architects, because that wasn't even one of the things that was mentioned while it was being recorded.
Yeah.
Realistically, we were talking about. They were telling me to put the kind of distortion on my voice, like Ollie Sykes from Bringing the Horizon.
Right. So just do kind of the note screaming kind of thing.
Yeah. So as I'm trying to do the scream sing thing, it ended up just sounding like that dude from Architects. Yeah. I didn't even realize until after the fact, and it was too late. But it's all right.
Yeah, no, it sounded great though.
I thought it was pretty neat.
Yeah, well, it was after I heard that, I was listening through, and obviously I had all these artists on my album, and I had this song Self-Destruct, which is obviously the very, hardcore, higher kind of, it's not really screaming on my parts, but it's all still up there and has a melody, but is all that note screaming. And the first person I thought of, honestly, when I was getting these features was you for that one, after hearing that chorus. So, yeah, it's dope you're on that. But yeah, dude, I'm glad you're kind of moving on with everything now, and just kind of, what's life been like after the whole Down and Dirty thing?
Honestly, it's been kind of stressful here and there, trying to figure out what we're going to do with the pop stuff. I've kind of been doing some soul searching a little bit, trying to figure out what I want to do with music.
Yeah.
In the long term. But it's definitely, my phone goes off way less, and I don't wake up in a panic to see what kind of damage has been done.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a little bit easier on the mind. without down and dirty drama, without stressing about things that normal people shouldn't have to stress about, you know.
Yeah, music should be fun, not something you don't enjoy.
Yeah, that's basically it. It was toxic for me and caused me a lot of struggles, but it's not anymore and everything's okay.
Yeah, that's great, man. Were you guys pushing to release stuff during that time, or you just weren't allowed?
Well, we wanted to. We wanted to go and record stuff and put it out, and you know, there was a lot of complications in doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't honestly get too into it.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say that we wholeheartedly wish we put that album out way sooner than you know, it got Heaven Sent Out.
Right. Okay.
And we were trying. We really did try to push to get that album out and to go get it final recorded and everything, and you know, that didn't end up happening.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That sucks. But honestly, I'm glad you're happy and you've kind of finding yourself now with this new project. I'll be sure to post about it whenever it's out. Keep me updated. And when you do have this project, we'd love to have you back on here as well, and we can promote it on here. Because it sounds fucking awesome. I'm excited to really hear your voice at its full potential.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing way more singing than anyone's heard me do on a song before. So.
Hell yeah. Dude, your singing part on Self-Destruct. So Ezekiel is on a song called Self-Destruct on my album, which a lot of you know. He nails the screams, which was just inevitable. We knew he was going to nail the screams. And the singing part is just killer. Like, when I heard you do that, the octave up, it was... We were in the studio listening to it, and yeah, you fucking killed it, dude.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate it.
I think, yeah, this is a voice to look out for, and I'm just excited for you. I'm excited for you, brother.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm excited for that song to get out.
Yeah, so Self-Destruct is definitely going to be a single. It's already been decided. We're going to have cool merch with it. And yeah, so in a couple, it's going to probably be... We got 2 more singles dropping, and then I think Self-Destruct is going to be out. So look out for that, guys, and yeah, we can do some cool shit. It's going to be awesome. Right, so I want to say a massive thank you for coming on and kind of telling your story, man.
Dude, thank you for having me.
Not a problem, anytime. Yeah, again, thank you.
Thank you, man. And definitely going to be jamming the rest of that album when it finally drops, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, take it easy, man. Bye. So,
right,
big shout out to Ezekiel for that interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, great guy.
Very talented.
And awesome musician. So check him out on Gravity album, Self-Destruct, coming soon.
Okay, so following from last week, David, you said that you didn't like belly buttons.
I did.
And I'm a little bit, not concerned, but I want you to elaborate on it more. Like
Concerned.
Because
you got one, Dave. We've got to be careful, mate, right?
We've all got one. Well, in this room, we've all got one. And I'm just...
Is that a genuine...
I'm genuinely... If someone touches my belly button, I throw up. I'm not even joking.
Why?
I will physically throw up. But the weirder one than that is my fear of crocodiles and sharks, but only in video games. What? Only in video games.
That is so weird.
You know the story, don't you, Paul?
Yeah, I know the story.
So when we were younger, we were at our aunt's house and she had the Indiana Jones PC game.
Right. Never played it.
Shout out to PC. I fucking used to love that.
Who doesn't?
But the Indiana Jones game, you play it, you go into this room, big fucking like moat thing, you got to get to the centre, you got to swim about, you got to open shit.
Right.
This doesn't happen straight away. You have no warning. You're swimming about a little bit, and then randomly a big snappy bastard comes out from this cage like a big fucking crocodile, and he chases you, and it's so hard to get away. And that fucking stayed with me since like
scary shit.
Yeah, and we were young as fuck then, and it stayed with me. And I'm scared of crocodiles in games.
Guys, you can count on David to always have the weirdest fucking stories.
What was it last year? Last week?
Eagles.
It was a fucking eagle in the room.
Alright, so you're scared of crocodiles and belly buttons.
And belly button. If a crocodile had a big belly button,
What
I'd
about
be
when you're
fucked.
inside
No, you know
with a belly
what?
button?
A belly button with a piercing in.
Yeah.
If it's got a little guard, a little bit of protection, and I'm safe. It's behind a wall.
It's not much
Fine.
of a wall,
Put a nice little butterfly in there. No problem.
Right. Let's
Just a cavernous fucking belly button looking at me. Nah.
Alright. I don't know.
Your phobia of commitment.
or dark triggered.
How? I'm engaged. I'm engaged.
Took you long enough.
No, I'd probably say spiders.
Really?
I hate spiders.
Cliche one.
Cliche and cool, man. Oh no, I'm honestly, I don't like spiders. I don't know what to say.
So I reckon it's really tricky because my phobias are very limited. Like I don't have anything that I'm.
You're a man's man.
No, far from that. But it's just I don't feel like I could be. I think maybe one thing I am scared of is reptiles. I don't like reptile skins. So like crocodiles, dragons, lizards, if they're the same thing, whatever. Dragons, lizards, crocodiles,
Old
snakes, old women. Like oh god. Like, I generally can't stand that, and it creeps me out. Like, the feel, it just makes me want to feel sick. There's loads others that, there's a load more, yeah, there's a load more that I can think of, but, no, there's a load more I have, but I can't think of them, and it's you know when someone asks you something on the spot, and you're just like, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Like when the police come up to you, like,
exactly.
Are they drugs in your pocket? Ah, mate, I don't know. Fuck it, not my pocket.
Come back to me about an hour and I'll tell you or something. Like, it's there's probably just shitloads of phobias that I've got, but I just can't think of them right now. Like, scaly skin, can't stand it. But if someone's wearing a snake skin skirt, that's fine. I don't get it. But if it's a proper snake, fuck that.
Is that because you're looking at the batty?
That. Yeah. Again. I mean, no, it's not, but it's that. I just don't understand what it is. Snakeskin bags, they don't bother me.
Right.
Like, it's just, I think it's just general reptiles.
I mean, if you're scared of snakes, living in St. isn't great, is it?
I fucking hate snakes. I fucking hate snakes, mate. They piss me off. They're where you don't want them to be. Like, why the fuck can't I lay on the grass? And all of a sudden this bastard comes up to me. And I'm just like, fuck off. Like, what are you doing there? Oh, yeah, some people say I was a grass snake. Who gives a fuck?
Why the fuck are you laying in grass randomly? Where are you laying in grass?
That reminds me.
Well, why can't you lay in grass?
No, that reminds
me.
Dude, that reminds me of Zanti. So, did I tell you about this?
No.
Laying in grass.
Fucking Zanti.
No, dude. Oh my god. After a messy night out in Zanti, throwback to episode 1, I ended up walking an hour away from where we were staying.
Why?
No.
Why?
No, but dude, this is the worst bit. So, apparently, I remember that night, and all I remember is walking around, yeah, and I I thought it was our villa, and it wasn't. And I'm going to this villa, yeah, thinking it's ours, and I'm kicking on the door going, oh, hey guys, let me in! I'm still drunk. And I'm booting this door, punching it, I'm like banging on the windows going, let me in! No answer. I'm like, why are these guys not let me in? Till I realise I wasn't even at our
Boom,
villa.
I'm at the pub.
No, I wasn't even at our villa.
Boom! At the pub.
I was at a different villa. And I was just banging on this person. So imagine if there's like kids and stuff in there like...
What's this got to do with snakes?
Yeah.
Come get into it. Because then... I think, you know when you can just like jump off a little wall when you land on a... I jumped off the wall, didn't realise it was a driveway, so I roll down the fucking driveway, but I've got my watch in my pocket, so break my watch.
Smart.
And then, this is the bit, big bushy grass, yeah, and I thought that someone was chasing me, so I laid in the grass. And I'd look up, and it was raining, I'm laying in this grass, and every time a car would go by, I'd lay down. And then I'd look up and be like, where the fuck am I? I'd lay down. Grass.
I thought that was
Sponsored by grass.
Is that it?
I thought there was going to be some sort of snake coming at you.
Yeah,
honestly. But no, it was fucking grass.
Yeah, it was grass.
Dude!
It was grass. That's staining.
I don't think the reaction was better than the story.
No, I thought that was a good story, but okay, fuck.
Did you? Basically, lads, grass, right?
No, right, guys.
You've seen these fucking bits of grass, right? There you go. End
what
off.
you
You
guys...
like beef, right? I laid in grass.
It was Santi, you
Santi.
dick.
Oh, shit.
Alright, guys.
Top
We're
three
not
things.
exactly grasping a good episode here. We're
This
just
is fucking sick.
What?
You suck it on dick, son.
The first things, the three,
Oh!
Alright, like Michael Jackson. Calm down.
Oh, fuck off. Right. Here's the intro. Here's the intro. So, guys, favourite drinks. And why? Favourite drinks and why. And the best story you have with that drink. Yes, we're talking about drinking again.
Fuck
but,
me.
so, favourite drink, why,
Favourite
and your
drink,
best story to do with that drink.
Oh.
Go. Go, go, go.
My favourite drink has got to be vodka and Fanta orange or Fanta lemon.
Yes.
So I was in Ibiza last year on a lads holiday.
Did he mention there were lads?
So me and my mates went on a lads holiday last year, right? We were in Ibiza weekend day, you know what I'm saying, mate? And we had, we were all inclusive, so we could have whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted, so and every night we'd always play card games down near the pool and everything like that with load of drinks and everything like that. So in Ibiza or Spain, they don't give a shit, like, they don't do spirit, they don't do levels. They're just kind of like, fuck it, you can have this.
Well, you're paying about 100 quid for a shot, so
exactly.
you might as well.
So, I mean, we went all inclusive, so at the hotel we went all out, and basically, when they were pouring the vodka, it was literally like, and you just kind of look at them.
Do you want us to put actual sound effect or leave yours in? Or just double them up?
They were just kind of...
Hang on.
Yeah, so
literally, they were pouring for about at least 12 seconds in this small cup.
I thought you were going to say minutes. 12 seconds, right? Can you imagine that fucking time?
They were pouring vodka for at least 12 seconds, right?
that is a long
And
time.
then all they did was...
3,
4. That's the bottom.
5.
Honestly, they were like, and I was sitting there like, alright, and they were just like,
I was going to say, people can't see your face when you.
no, I know, but like,
Alright.
and they said, say when, and I was like, okay, when, and then what they'll do is they'll pick the bottle up again, one more drop, and then they'll put it down, and then this is all they did. What drink did you want with it? And I was like, Fanta orange, please. Like, there you go. Honestly, 100%. And I think that night, I mean, I couldn't even make it up until I think I went home about 12.
What? And that's your favourite drink now?
It's my favourite drink because you can just fucking drink it as much as you want. I had about 7 glasses of them.
It's tasty. It's tasty.
It's you don't taste the vodka.
They don't
That's the
stop
thing.
though when you tell them to.
Oh no, because they did that last.
Right, David, what is your favourite drink? Why and what was the best experience you had with that drink?
Funny time when we went out in the Ash and it was time to get a taxi home. I was waiting with someone, I can't remember who it was now, and Paul and Sam come bursting in the taxi rank. Is it rank or rink?
Rank.
Taxi rank. They come bursting in.
Rink.
Sam's holding one of these fucking pictures full up, smiling his head off. Apparently he kicked down the fire escape.
Oh yeah, he was like, fuck
He was
it.
fucked off.
Oh my days. That fire escape is fucking annoying. I was walking out, I walked through there and the security guy came up to me and was like, that is a fire exit. Honestly, and I was like, yeah? So why the fuck's it open? He's like, it's a fire exit. You can't go through it. I bloody well did, didn't I? I went through it, didn't I? Like, you're dumb. So Paul, what's your favourite alcoholic drink and why, and what's your experience with it?
Number one, that is the naughty drink, is tequila.
Oh, fuck that.
Tequila.
Yeah,
Tequila is the bollocks, mate.
It is the
Tequila or Jaeger. I could do any. I like them both.
I've started going off Jaeger.
What?
Yeah, I can't do
It's
Jaeger.
a bit much.
What?
It's because when we do it, we do so much, we get fucked, and then next time I smell it, I'm like, whoa.
So I got to Newcastle and spending 75p on Jaeger bombs, right? I bought 20 of them. That was not a good night.
Well, I did that in Cambridge. I spent like
If you did that in Cambridge, you're spending like my wages. Like for a year.
Yeah.
Not a day. Like
That's a lot.
Cambridge is like 2
Yeah,
for
that-
a $5 or something.
Oh yeah, that was
£2 for £6.
expensive. I think
Fuck.
yeah, that was crazy. No, and my second favourite one is a drink called a Heart Attack. No, it's not the version you made, David.
So what's yours?
It is literally you get healthy measurement of Disaronno. I'm talking half a glass.
Rank. Carry on.
Taxi rank.
Then you get energy drink. Could be cheap, doesn't matter. Depends
Right.
on your budget. Half a glass. Well, just below, because otherwise you're at the full. So like you're just below half.
Isn't this the jug that you made on your birthday?
Yes. Coke. You get
Yes.
Coke. Preferably the red Coke, not the diet. You get Coca-Cola, the red one. Pour that in as well. Give it a little twirl.
12?
This is the new thing. This is the new thing, yeah.
Is this your added thing?
Yeah. Fuck
Right.
yeah. So I can drink that all day long. Just Coke, energy drink, and Disaronno. But then you add this. Refreshers.
Why refreshers? Hang on, are they refreshers? Are they the
sweets? Yeah.
Hang on, I'm trying to think. Are they the things that
Little pastels.
Little circular sweets.
Have they got the love heart things on them?
No, they're love hearts, mate. They're literally called fucking love hearts.
These are called refreshers. You put them in the drink.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Yeah, okay.
So you put them in the drink. You probably want a pink one and a purple one. You put them in the drink, 2, 3 maximum, and then a little splash of Jack Daniels.
Oh mate, I can't do Jack.
And that, you will thank me later, guys. Everyone go and make that drink now. So, Disaronno, Coke, energy drink, 3 refreshers, splash of Jack Daniels, job is a good one, or tequila and Jaeger if you're feeling naughty.
And then you'll be on the floor having a heart attack.
I wake up from that shit with the worst chest pains.
Mate, I wouldn't be able to do it because I think I tried it. I fucking hated it.
I drink jugs of that. I drink that all night, and I wake up the next day in the middle of the night with the worst pains in my chest, and I'm just like, oh.
I do that with just a normal kick from Tesco. Like, honestly, I can't stand energy drinks.
Did I tell you about Weeping Ash when they served me a broken bottle?
No. What?
So I went to Weeping Ash. They gave me one of these twisty cat buds.
Oh, yeah.
He used a fucking. I'm using props now, mate. I fucking. He used a bottle opener on it. I didn't realise he smashed the top off. I took a sip, shitload of glass went down my throat, cut all the back of my throat up. Woman who's the manager runs out really quickly and gets me to sign something. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, really fucking sorry, all this bollocks." I sign it, and then she's like, "Oh, that'd be £4 for another beer." I'm like, "What the fuck?" They made me buy another Budweiser when they just cut the fuck out of my throat.
Why didn't you read it?
What do you mean, what, the Budweiser?
No, why didn't you read the paper?
I did read it. It was like something that you promise you won't sue. But I thought I'd get another drink, but I had to pay for them.
I would have fucking sued. I'd been like, bitch.
They then phoned me a couple of days later and said, "How am I doing? And if I'd gone to hospital or died and shit." I'm like, "Well, not dead."
I'd been like,
Hello,
you
died?
died? "Yeah, I'm underground then."
Damn, it's dark down here. What are you
Connection's terrible. Right, so guys, over the next week, I'm going to be wanting you guys to send me a list of impressions you want to hear. We're going to put them in a hat, mix it up, and we're going to pull it out. Next week...
Wow.
I'll do it. Right. So basically, over the next week, go to Paul's Instagram, give him a message of an impression you'd like to see one of us do. At the end of the week, just before we record, we'll put all the names in a hat. We'll pick them out one by one.
Live, we'll pick it out on while we're recording.
Yeah, we'll record
Yeah,
it.
while we're recording, we'll pick them out. We don't know what it is. We can't plan it, and then we have to try and do an impression of it. And the person who does the worst impressions overall ends up doing a forfeit on the show afterwards.
And the forfeit is something you guys can choose.
Yeah.
So, I'll put up 2 different ideas for forfeit. You guys have to pick it.
Yeah.
Right.
Poll.
Yeah. Sweet, guys. Right, next.
We can go and see if we would like listen to any music over the week or something like that we've enjoyed, or if there's any bands that have started. What's so funny?
The way he just went. So over the next week we can, I guess, you just go listen to some music. I was like, sweet, yeah, I'm up for that, mate.
You fucking 30 prick.
So the Discovery is coming out.
Yes.
Monday. This Monday is coming out.
Have you heard it yet, Dan?
Yeah, you played it earlier.
No, that's a different one.
Oh no, then I haven't heard it.
What did you think of it? What did you think of the one I played earlier?
Well, by the reaction.
Hey, he likes that one.
I like that one.
That one's being premiered on radio. Can't say too much about that yet.
You can chuck me another bit.
So the Discovery, fucking epic song. I love that song. Second song I wrote for the album. It's got the one and only Telle Smith from The Word Alive. Shout out to that guy. He fucking killed it. And yeah, big song, big rock song. It's got some heavy parts in there for you guys, but overall it's just a fucking epic rock song. I can't wait to play that song live. And yeah, it's just, I can't wait for you guys to hear it, honestly. You want to play that acoustic?
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
should
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Is
All
this
right.
the next single coming out?
Yeah, next single. Some of you may have heard it acoustic on the interview I did on Cave Radio the other day. Shout out to Cave Radio. Oh.
I'm going to put this all in. Just have him tuning up in reverb. You going to announce it? You going to announce what you're doing?
Yeah, let me just work out. Right, I'm going to do the chorus from The Discovery featuring Telle Smith out Monday. If I fuck up, we'll retake.
You fucking won't. That's what he thinks.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I'm feeling like I'm on the verge of the discovery.
questionable again, but...
I mean, we can always just re-record it.
No recording it, that's live.
Anyway, let's
do
the outro.
So, what were we saying? So, announcement, the winner of the contest.
Claudia's.
I am Claudia's. You smashed that drawing. Everyone else did as well. So big shout out to all you guys. Keep doing that shit. Keep an eye out for all this new stuff. Again, don't be disheartened that you didn't win. There's gonna be so much more shit coming your way. So trust me, just keep an eye out on my page. The Discovery with Teddy Smith is coming out on Monday. Mastered by Taylor Larson. And yeah.
Thank you again to Ezekiel.
Yeah, big shout out to Ezekiel. For coming on the show and just... If you want to hear him, he's going to be on Gravity on the song Self-Destruct, which will be a single, guys. So keep a lookout for that. And yeah, that's episode 2.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed and you had a laugh with us, and I'm glad you guys are loving it.
This was full of laughter, I think.
Yeah, this was...
Send in the impressions you want us to do.
Send in impressions. Look, guys, this isn't a serious thing, and I think that's what you guys have been loving about it. We've had messages from you guys saying you're driving to work, and... it just puts a smile on your face. And I've also had a message today from someone saying this helps me get up in the morning, listening to this.
Thanks.
Thank you. We're 3 guys sat in the studio having a laugh and drinking. So honestly,
do you just assume my gender?
Did you just assume I'm drinking? I'm driving, mate.
So we honestly, we're not taking this too seriously. But again, thank you to all of you guys for listening. Thank you to Ezekiel, and thank you to you two guys
also,
as well.
send in some songs that you'd like Paul to sing live.
Yeah, send in if you want some suggestions of covers or anything, DM me. Email us down below on the email link below. Check us out on Instagram. And yeah, End of the World out now. Go buy it on iTunes. The Discovery out Monday. Thanks, guys. Right, anything you want to say?
No, that's cool. Cheers, guys. Thanks for all the comments, and we'll see you next week.
Sweet. Same time next week. Fuck yeah.
Dan, David, Paul on the Gravity. Na 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 na. Podcast.
Oh, the one with fucking
Yes.
dun 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 dun.